The translation of The Midnight Ride by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Listen, everybody, and you should hear the night ride of Paul Revere on April 18, 1775. Nobody was alive. Does anyone remember that famous day and year?
Paul Revere had a plan to go to the North Church Tower and tell his friend to hang a lantern high in the bell arch, one if by land and two by sea if the British come.
And Paul Revere on the opposite shore would be ready to ride and spread the alarm through every Middlesex county village and farm for farmers to be awake and weapons ready.
Then Paul Revere said goodnight, and he steered to the Charlestown shore. Just as the moon was coming up over the bay, as he passes on the water, he goes by the Somersault, a British warship.
A ship with each mast tall and straight across the moon, a huge black ship magnified by its reflection in the water.
On the way to the Old North Church, they rode in a wagon that made all kinds of noises. He had to climb to the tallest window in the Old North Church.
Paul Revere's friend is in the churchyard looking down at every rooftop under him. There is a graveyard. It is completely silent. He can hear anything, even a tiny noise.
Paul Revere is waiting impatiently, waiting for the signal. He is on the opposite shore of the river, gazing up at the Old North Church.
Paul Revere watched anxiously at the bell tower of the Old North Church. He sees the graves on the hill. The tower was empty and haunting and dark and still. And all of a sudden he looks and sees the light. Paul Revere is riding in the night. The hooves would spark when he ran over pebbles. He rode fearless and fast. The freedom of America was on his shoulders that night. As Revere rode his horse, its horseshoes made sparks on the ground as if the sparks are setting fire to the land. He left the village and started up the path, and beneath him, quiet, wide, and long.
As Paul Revere rides away, he could see the mystic river, waves hitting on the soft sand. At the same time, he could hear his horse as they rode away.
Paul Revere crossed Medford town by 12. When he crossed, he heard the cry of the male bird and the farmer's dog barking, and he felt the moisture of the river fog after the sun went down.
Paul gets to Lexington at 1. He sees a gold weathercock shining in the moonlight as he passed, and the meeting houses are empty because they know war is coming.
You know the rest of the story. The British shot at the colonists. The Patriots gave them all they had from anywhere they were.
The people chase the redcoats. They go to the field. The redcoats hide. They come up and shoot. They only stop fighting to load the weapons.
Paul Revere rode through all the Middlesexes and farm, alarming everyone that the British are coming.
A hurry of hooves in a village street, a shape in the moonlight, a bulk in the darkness, beneath from the pebbles, in passing a spark, struck out by a steed, flying and fleet. That was all through the gloom.